Assalamu alaikum. My name is Swari Cheswa from Uganda. I'm here now in Bahrain. It's now 2 years, but today I've come to the national TV of Bahrain to have a simple interview about how I changed my religion. The religion I've been looking for. In fact, in my country, during my youth time or when I was studying, my friends were Muslims, but they could not give me the proper information that I needed. But when I came here to Bahrain, I got the right person. He's so joke and he's having so many stories to tell about Islam, which can make any person really enjoy the religion and have the guts of following him. So the main reason as why I changed, first and foremost, is no discrimination. Whether you are which color, which the height or what, whether you are rich or poor, it's all the same. That's the first reason. Then the second one is about the cleanliness. When I was studying, I told you I had friends. I used to enjoy and admire them. The way how they could make themselves clean. Whenever maybe they go to use washrooms, they do what? Their things. In fact, even when he gives you something, you feel you have the guts of getting that thing to eat because you feel it's so clean. So that one also made me at least to get encouraged to enter the region. But I told you my country, this region is not high, or there are no many people, are not many in the country that are following Islam. It was there during the late Idi Amin Dada's regime, because it used to encourage many Muslims, people to convert to Islam. But when the presidentship changed, now it is not on a high rate, and most of the Muslims are persecuted so much in our country. That is one of the reasons that why when I was in my country, I could not change. I wanted so much. In fact, I went to the mosque. I was after senior 4. I went to the mosque with my younger brother. He was 3 years for circumcision. We stayed there for a week. There was one sheikh, was called Sheikh Qasim. He was a very good person also. He had so many good stories. But that thing I told you about political persecution of Islam, of Muslims, made him to distance myself a bit from Islam. But when I entered here and I looked, I saw good people, how they associate with other people, and safe came to me. That I was asleep in my bed. You see, I'm also a security guard, and that day worked night, so I was asleep. I said, "Who is this one? Why you wake up me this time?" And said, "Okay, my brother, first listen, you see he's a good man, he gives stories to convince you to, you come on the line." So eventually I said, this is the thing I've been looking for. I wanted it from my time when I was young, but later on I had some things that made me leave the region, but now I think I'm on the right track. Yeah, it has changed me sincerely. It's now this 1 month since Saif approached me. But I find now myself clean. And I've got so many friends who are Muslims. Just here, just that 1 month, I have so many friends. And just this word Salam alaikum, there is a way it gathers, it calls for everybody, that it can make all of you get united. So I think that one has also changed my way of living. And in faith, I feel there is a change. In my faith, I feel I've got the right channel. I can see going to Allah in heaven. Yeah, I informed my wife. You see, I'm a man with 3 children. I have 1 wife. I informed her. But even my children are circumcised. 2 boys are circumcised. 1 girl, automatically. So I'm a man who likes clean things. People are clean. So when I told her, I said, okay, no problem. I know you. Most of the times you have been behaving because you don't drink alcohol, you don't do what and don't what. So if you have decided to take that channel, no problem. And the good thing, my wife, the father is a Muslim. It's only the mother who is a Catholic. So when she heard of the message, I said, okay. So even my in-law supported it. I said, so in fact, they are aware. My father has no problem because even my elder brother is a Muslim. It's called Ali. So that one has no. In fact, most of them just welcomed it. Yeah, maybe I would just say something that I thank you for inviting me on the national TV to share something about the way I converted myself to Islam. I wouldn't be here, but it is because of Islam, and it is because of the unity that is in Islam. I'm glad and so happy to belong to the mighty family of Allah. And I only call my fellow people, or I only people to just help me to learn Arabic. I like it so much. So if I can learn, I think I would be the best. Yeah, what I would tell people is to believe in Allah and Prophet Muhammad, the messenger, the last prophet. That's what I tell people, and to be not to discriminate, because I said it is the religion which does not discriminate, whether you are rich or poor, whether you are tall or what, or despite of the color. So we are all belong to one family, and we shall all meet in heaven. That's what I can tell.
Let's talk about another scenario. You and your non-Muslim friend start a discussion, and he starts discussing that he was worshipping as a normal Christian. But then he says, I have done away with all religions and I stopped believing in God right after my mother has died. After his mother died, he stopped believing in God. This is the reason, and he is not accepting this to happen to his mother, and he is saying that there is no God because his mother passed away. Then you start talking about the logical arguments. You say, oh, do you believe that the heaven and earth were created without reason? And about the Quran and about the Prophet ﷺ, and talking. What is wrong with this scenario? Think about it. He came to you emotionally hurt. He's talking about his bad experience in this life and a test that he was put into. He lost his mother. So he is saying that he disbelieved in God because of that. In the beginning of that, as we said, we need to be humble and connect with people with a soft heart. So you need to be connected with that person to his level. His level was emotional, so you need to interact with him emotionally. You should talk about how losing the mother is something difficult, and you understand his suffering, and that then you will move on to speak about the purpose and about this life being a test and about the creation. So you don't need to jump quickly to the arguments or refutations of disbelief, because this guy disbelieved because of an emotional thing. You need to connect to his emotions.